Wow. That's so amazing, isn't it? I mean, I still am shocked by all of that. So welcome everyone and good evening. Welcome to our Monday evening community call where we get together every Monday night. I'm your co-host Robin along with Gregory, and we get to share successes tonight, celebrate people ranking directors and above, and give corporate updates. We have a lot going on right now, and I hope everyone has recovered from shine and are still shining, and I hope everyone's got healthy and vibrant, and there's so much going on. It's just so exciting. So we're going to jump in, and honey, you want to bring up the newsletter? Or is there anything you want to say?
Well, good evening, everyone. And yes, I'll be happy to bring up the newsletter. Hold on just one second here. And
Thank you.
That video just gets us all excited, doesn't it? Now I got the sun in my face. Okay, and let's see. Newsletter, where are you? There it is. Share.
Okay. So you got it. Once it focuses in a little bit. That's interesting. Oh, there we go. All right. Well, we've got two new directors to celebrate this evening, and it is my pleasure. We love to hear from our new leaders as they rank up, to share some bits of wisdom, because we know success leaves clues, and we always invite you to have your pen and pad or tablet or computer or whatever ready, because you just might pick up that one thing that could make a big difference in your business. So I want to start out tonight with Joyce. She's been with LifeWave for over 3 years, and she has quite a fascinating background because she was 30 years in the corporate world, and she founded the National Work from Home organization to help people build successful home-based businesses. How perfect is this? And discovered she had a serious health condition, ended up having 3 different heart surgeries, and now her challenges have turned into her testimonials, and she loves being with LifeWave. She loves supporting their team with their health and their business success. So I want to welcome Joyce this evening. Hi there.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for having me today, Robin.
Oh, we're thrilled to have you, my dear. And you've been cranking at it for a long time here, and I know you've got a lot going on. So I know people would love to hear from you, Joyce. What are a few things that you would consider, are contributed to your success becoming a director with LifeWave?
Okay, as you mentioned, I've been with the company going on 3 years. It'll be 3 years, September 9th. And so I wasn't one of the fastest people to get to director. So one thing I'd highly recommend is know what it takes to rank advance. Unfortunately, I got to manager probably well over a year ago, and I sat there for a while. So I had 2 managers that had rank advance, but they were on one leg. So I guess some of my advice would be, take a look at that button on your back office that tells you exactly what you need to rank advance, and pay attention to it. Can't tell you that it happened more than once where a week went by and I left money, substantial, hundreds of dollars on the table, because I really wasn't paying attention to what it would take to rank advance to the director level.
That's really, really valuable advice, my dear, because a lot of people never even go there. It's amazing to me. We invite everyone to be a happy clicker, and there's 3 different places where you can look for your rank advancement. And so you go under commissions, there's rank advancement. On your homepage, there's rank advancement, and it tells you exactly what you need. And so being clear about that can make a big difference, and you don't get to leave money on the table then, right?
Exactly. And one other thing, a lot of people will do what you do whenever you start. And so a friend of mine encouraged me to try the product. So I came in at a bronze. And then I upgraded quickly to silver, to gold, and then to diamond. However, I didn't understand the comp plan initially. So I brought a lot of people in at the bronze level. Just, least amount of money out of pocket, but didn't realize that it really does take silvers in the business in order to rank advance. So just little things like that, if you can learn and I'm sorry, my alarm is going off here. But things like that, if you can just learn that what's important in rank advancing, and unless somebody really can't start at the silver level, if they want to become a distributor, I really encourage people to start at that level or higher, given in order to for somebody to rank advanced to manager, they need to hit the gold level in the pay plan or in the.
Right. So finding out from people, where do you want to go with this? Is this serious for a business? And letting people know up front, if you're serious about the business and ranking up through the ranks, then this is, and let them know what it takes. And that does make a difference. And we always want people to start where it's best for them and let them know they can always, upgrade to another level. So
Yes, and something that I recently found out as I'm looking at my next rank advancement. So, to hit manager, you need to have 4 silvers, 2 on each side. But in order to help your people rank advance, then they need to have gold to have managers in their business. So for that very first order, instead of just going on an auto ship, if it makes sense for the person, try to get them to upgrade. If they came in at silver, see if it makes sense for them to upgrade to gold in order to move your people along so they can hit the manager ranks.
yeah. And that's really, really wise advice, because what I say to people is when you're ready for your next order, please be in touch so I can help you get the best value, because upgrading to the next kit many times is the best value for them, and it puts them in the position to become a manager and beyond.
Correct.
So
Yeah.
yes, so those are really, really wonderful bits of advice, my dear, success tips, and we learn as we earn, don't we?
Absolutely.
And sometimes it costs us a little bit, but it's okay, because you can share that with your team, and I know you do so well. So that's beautiful. Well, congratulations, new director, Joyce Shilkowski. And where do you live, Joyce?
I'm in Austin, Texas.
In Austin, Texas. Well, that's where another one of our great leaders lives. Do you know Janet?
We met in Houston at the last event.
Oh, great. And
yes.
you'll probably see each other in Dallas too.
We probably will.
Probably will. Well, wonderful. Dallas is coming up. We're going to talk about that in a little while. Thank you so much for being with us tonight and sharing your tips with our community, because those are really, really important ones. And I hope everyone really is paying attention to that, because, it's all right there, but you got to press and click,
Yes, indeed.
Great. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Robin.
Okay, wonderful. Congratulations. So now we get to bring on Carolee Valeriano, who is a director. And this woman is, she's local to us, and we are thrilled that we personally sponsored Carolee, and we've known each other for many years. We met through another company, and she's a networking professional. She's my go-to gal for technology. She knows a lot. She knows a lot. But she's studied health and nutrition for over 20 years. She's a certified health coach, a certified crystal healer, certified emotion code practitioner. She owned a small homemade soap business for 6 years. She's been successful in several other companies in network marketing, and she just does a beautiful job being in touch with her people and staying connected. So I'm going to turn things over to you and congratulate you, Carolee, for being a new director. We've been waiting for this day, haven't we?
We have. Thank you so much, Robin and Gregory, and everyone for letting me come on here today. My first thing I want to say is take this at your own pace. I started actually with just the membership, and I didn't order anything. And it took me 6 months before I decided to upgrade to bronze. And then it took another year for me to become a director. And it's not because I couldn't do it. It's because I had a lot going on in my life and I didn't want to feel the pressure. And that's just the way it happened for me. So there's nothing wrong with taking it at your own pace, but it is important to know how to upgrade. So the next thing I want to talk about is taprooting. That's a very important thing, because maybe the people that on your first level that you personally enrolled aren't interested in building a business, but they want to be a distributor. So look in the people they bring in and the people they bring in, and dig down until you find somebody that is ready at this time. Communication is a very, very important thing. Communicating with your team. On our team, we use email. Jennifer's really good at email. We use a team Zoom. We have 2 team Zooms every Monday in addition to this one. And then we also have a Facebook chat, and that one's daily. So it's really important for the people that want to be connected daily. Focus on people's strengths. Like I said, Jennifer's really good at emails, so she does that part of it. I'm really good at Facebook chats, so I do that part of it. So we divide it up among ourselves with wherever we have strengths, and we send out emails and do personal one-on-ones with people to find out what their strengths are. And then the 4th one is to become a manager maker. That is the building block of this company. So everybody that wants to be a manager, focus on helping them become a manager, and along the way, you'll help everyone move up in the plan.
Wow, those were many gems you shared. So both of you go at your own pace. This is not a race. This is not a comparison to anyone else. Life, we all have our own lives. You work it around your life, you work it into your life, you make it work for your life, and you do it at your own pace. That is beautiful. And I love when you talked about, build on people's strengths. I think a lot of us were taught differently in life. You got to work on your weaknesses. There's a wonderful book by the Gallup organization. It's The Strength Finder, I think it's called. And it's amazing. If organizations just did that, built on people's strengths, we'd be so far ahead versus people feeling bad about trying to fix their weaknesses. It's much more empowering to do that. And the communication piece, you guys do an amazing job. And you and Jennifer did a great call on our 30 minutes of wisdom about getting to know your people. And you have several different vehicles. You've got your emails and your texts and your Facebook groups and your Zooms, and you are you've built your own culture and community. And that's so beautiful. And people I love getting your emails, and I love being involved and seeing what's going on there, because you're doing some great stuff. So congratulations, my dear.
Thank you. And I also want to acknowledge my team. I couldn't have done it without all of you guys.
Yes.
Robin
yes.
and Gregory, thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. And the taprooting piece, I do want to bring that in. There is a great report you can find under organization and reps, and you can find out people that have added people, at least one person in the last 30 days. This is a way to taproot down in your organization and find out who's really growing. And what Carolee said is really important. You want to find the people that have the juice. A lot of you who work with me know I said, where's the juice? We're not here to convince people. We're not here to try to make people do something that isn't a time or the right fit for them. But the people that are excited, that's where you want to put your energy. And you're doing a great job. And you've got a wonderful team growing. Beautiful. Thank you, my dear. And we'll see you soon, but we'll also see you in Aruba, won't we?
Yes. I'll be there. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Gregory.
I am here, and I'm going to shift the screen share. So hold on just a moment, please. And we'll bring up the next part of our call here, which is the exciting Aruba run. And you're going to be hearing a lot more about this, because we got so many people so excited about earning points to go on the travel incentive trip. The time period started beginning of last week, I believe. And it goes through December 11th. So we've got, 3 really solid 3+ months, and the top 100 points get it. So if you can dial in and listen in to our Thursday morning business training, we're going to go over this in more detail, and we're going to talk about some structure and strategy to help you get there. But this plan was so well laid out. They had a nice plan last year, and Robin and I and a number of other leaders on the call were able to participate in the Tulum trip, the Tulum incentive trip, but they learned their lessons from that. And this one is so exciting and simple to understand. So, it's based on personally and sponsored enrollments, and you get points for that. It's based on personally sponsored upgrades. You get points for that. But the beautiful thing I love is when people move to a new rank, a new lifetime rank. Oh, I can't highlight it, but down here, it's for individual or personally sponsored. Okay. So
It should be,
if you
shouldn't it
get
be
to individual or personally sponsored, it should be and, but it doesn't matter. But when you get to director, you get 7 points. But if someone you personally sponsored gets to director, you get 7 points, and so do they. How cool is that? So there's really a matching bonus in the rank advancement. So if you get to executive director, you get 15 points. And if you have someone on your team get to executive director, you get 15 points. So I really think that's a very cool thing. It's like a matching bonus. Help someone get to the next rank, they get points, and you get points. And then you get paid as your weekly lifetime rank every week that you requalify at manager to senior presidential director, just qualify at your rank, you get 2 points. Personally sponsored first-time customer orders, you get 2 points. And preferred customer first order, you get 2 points. And the nice thing, this is for both distributors and customers. So before it was just only customer driven, but here when you have frontline distributors on AutoShip, you're getting points for them as well as your frontline preferred customers. So I think I kind of summarized, Robin. I'll let you fill in the blank.
You did a wonderful job, Gregory. And if you have questions about this, so if you maintain like all these new directors we have, they stay at that new director level. Every week you get 2 points. So you can learn up to 32 points for maintaining. And then I'm going to help whoever wants to move on to the next rank for sure. But it's a wonderful way to get, there's going to be a lot more points on this program than there were on the last program, because they're focused on income producing activities and they're focused on what the company wants more of. They want more people. I mean, your residual income is based on your monthly subscription orders. We want to support you increasing your residual income. Well, monthly subscriptions, easy to ask people to go on a monthly subscription. Just make it, we used to call it a convenience plan because no one wants to run out of their patches. You just don't. So that monthly subscription, but for customers and distributors. So they're just really rewarding the behavior that they want more of and helping your team rank up, helping people personally do an upgrade. So you can see where the greatest amount of points are that can really add up is down in this monthly subscription, because this is powerful. And I'm dealing with one of our people who, she keeps sending me texts, got 2 more today, got 2 more today, and I said, you're going to be on the top 10. She already had 33 customers before she went going for it. And anytime you go on a LifeWave trip or experience, you realize how incredibly generous this company is. And we got treated like royalty in Tulum, and we developed bonds and had so much fun with people. We'll never forget our mojito meeting in the pool.
Yeah.
I got to do a training with mojitos. It was wonderful. And we could do that in Aruba too. Yeah.
And I want to say that, maybe some of you are out there saying, yeah, fat chance I have of being in the top 100. Well, you do have a chance, but you know what? If you just go for it, even if you don't get there, you know what? You're going to be in momentum come December and moving into January. And this morning, Rob and I were talking about income generating activities, and I got 4 primary ones. And just think about these and write these down. If every day you were to do these 4 things, I can't guarantee you'll be on the Aruba trip, but I guarantee your business will be growing and you'll be in momentum. And number 1, very simply, talk to new prospects every day. And what if you made a commitment to talk to 2 new prospects every day? Just think where your business would be 30, 60, or 90 days from now. You might be on that Aruba trip. And number 2, follow up with 3 prospects every day. Okay. It's not good enough to put them in motion. You got to keep them in motion. We like to say we share and care. We initiate the contact and then we follow up. Okay. And so follow up is definitely an income generating activity. Another one is videos. And, you know, I just challenge you to keep track of how many alerts did you get today? How many people that you called, that you prospected, did you follow up with? How many people actually watched the video? It doesn't matter really how many, well, it does matter how many people you send it to, because your chances of somebody watching it are increased the more you send it. But the real key is let the tools do the talking. You know, be the messenger, not the message. And whether you're sending the business opportunity video or the 3-minute product video, depending on their level of interest, the key is getting people to watch the video. So that's the third one of the 4. And the fourth one, can you guess? It's patching people locally or sending samples. You know, as we talked about and Dr. Tom mentioned on the call this morning, you know, the X39 does most everything, but it doesn't have feet or a mouth. We have to talk for it and we have to walk for it. So, you know, you can patch people locally. And if you're patching, and some groups have grown incredibly fast in their local areas by patching 3 people a day in the grocery store line, at the dry cleaners, or wherever you are. But maybe you live kind of remotely, and Robin and I live in not Podunk, but we're 5 miles from town, and it's a small town. So we don't see that many people every day outside of our home. We see each other and our dogs, right? But, you know, we can mail patches. And you know what? If you get good at contacting and following up and sending videos, I know most of the people Robin's enrolled, she hasn't sent a sample or given a sample. She's just, you know, people watch the video, and if they watch that 3-minute video and then they watch that 18-minute David video, 3 out of 4 people that watch that are going to sign up as a customer or distributor, at least 2 out of 3. You know, the key is getting people to watch the video. So I just wanted to mention that. Don't feel like, oh, I don't have a chance of getting to Aruba. Yes, you do, but just engage, fall in love with the process. You know, this prospecting, follow-up, and the sampling, you know, process, and using InTouch, you know, InTouch and X39, the dynamic duo, right? So that's my little soapbox talk for this evening.
Well, and I would add a 5th, which is
Okay.
follow-up.
The what?
Follow-up.
Oh, that
Follow-up.
was number 2, Robin.
It was?
You weren't listening.
Oh my
First one
God.
is that
Okay.
was number
well,
2. New prospects and follow-up, video and samples. New
And-
prospects, follow-up, videos and samples. All
And
right.
what we have this year that we didn't have last year is you're going to be able to track by the moment what's
Mhm.
going on with your business. And you're going to get to see leaderboard and all kinds of things. So this is where the competitive nature comes in a little bit. And what Gregory said is so true. You know, go for it. No matter what. There's a lot of people that had no idea they earned the trip last time. They don't want, the company really would prefer you to know that you earned it or that you're involved in it. But, you know, people were just doing the right behavior and they earned the trip. So Aruba sounds pretty exciting. And I'm starting to learn where it is and what it is. And honey, I'd like to talk about Canada now. Is that okay?
Why don't we, since I got these, okay, I'll shut the screen back off. Let's talk about.
Yeah, I want to talk about it
go
for a
ahead.
minute because we realize, you know, for those of you that have anyone on your team in Canada and those that are Canadian members, our hearts go out to you. There's Judy Daniel calls it a speed bump, and it's been called other things too, but it's how do I want to say that? An unfortunate challenge that we have with Health Canada right now. And so for those of you that don't know what's going on, we just want to embrace our Canadian members big time, let you know that the company is absolutely committed to getting on the other side of this challenge. For those of you that don't know what's going on, Health Canada has some new you know, the company's been extraordinarily compliant and giving them everything they wanted. And I guess they changed the rules. Now they want more. So they need to rename, the company needs to rename a few products and to give some additional documentation. They're working with a very experienced consultant who works extensively with Health Canada. They're going to get through this as quickly as possible. And I want to read a message from our president, Lori Berger, that I just got today. She says, hello to all my fellow Canadians. Yes, If you don't know it yet, I am a Canadian and very proud of it. Being Canadian truly makes the current situation we are faced with Health Canada hit my heart even harder. We really appreciated all your patience as we work through this situation. I assure you that this is a priority for corporate. I'm sure as the days go by and you're wondering how to continue to build your incredible businesses, how to qualify and earn the fabulous new incentive trip to Aruba and so much more. I would also like to invite you to another webinar this Thursday with an update with Garrett Johnson and myself. We'll be doing the best leading up to Thursday to have all the questions you need. In the meantime, we will continue to offer free shipping for all of your NFR products coming out of the US. And in addition, now we will be waiving the enrollment starter fee of $25 for all new Canadians. More to come, stay tuned. I know that's news. That's hot off the press information. And just know that I'm fielding a lot of your, whatever you're dealing with and challenges and questions and things, send them to me and I'm forwarding them to Garrett. Emily is on vacation this week. Garrett is also involved in sales in North America. So he is standing in, he's getting a lot of experience quickly. He's fabulous. And so I think everyone's going to really appreciate him. I had a long talk with him today. They're doing everything they possibly can, but your feedback, when you come across a glitch or you have a challenge with trying to deal with something, let me know. Okay, and I will forward. I sent a lot of messages to Garrett today. It's what I'm doing with my time, and I'm an honorary Canuck, so it's deep in my heart, and I love you guys very much. And we're gonna get through this as quickly as possible, and we'll be stronger because of it. And it's unfortunate, and so it just puts a little blip in things, and they know this affects your qualifications for Aruba, so they're working on a way to specially treat Canadians, so just know that. And they're working on a way to help, you know, the upgrades and the kits and things like that. So just, you got to stay tuned. We're putting information in the what's new section in liveyoungersuccess.com. So I'll post this message from Lori there, so you can, you know, use that as your vehicle of communication. So when I get new information to give you updates, I'll make sure to get it placed there. Okay, that's in the what's new section of Live Younger Success. There's a tab called Canada. Okay, I think that's all for now on Canada, but just know my heart is with you. It really is. And I deeply, deeply care, and we will get through this. And we're going to go to Aruba.
Yes, and a quick question that came up in the chat about
Yes.
maintenance packs. No, maintenance packs don't count.
Correct.
So I suggest if you're on a maintenance pack, put yourself on auto ship, for
Temporarily.
one little thing, for any little patch. You don't have to put qualifying volume. It could be anything, but put yourself. So all brand partners, we're no longer distributors. Well, we're still distributors, but our new title is brand partners. All brand
Yes.
partners should get on auto ship. And at some point, just leak a little inside information. What if you could put a maintenance pack on auto ship? Wouldn't that be nice?
Wouldn't that be nice?
And that just may be coming down the pipe, but it's not here yet. So with that
Okay.
being said, let's jump ahead to.
Well, let me answer
Okay, go
another
ahead.
question.
Yes.
It doesn't show the points to qualify. Actually, to the minimum amount of points to be in the game is 50 points. We don't know who the top 100 are going to be.
Right.
And so and on Thursday's call, like Gregory mentioned, we're going to get into the nitty gritty of it all. Thank you, Judy, of, putting some plans together, ideas, some calls, some Zooms, some support, some accountability, some, prospecting support. So we're going to be, we've got a team behind the scenes of leaders working on this right now, and we're going to bring it up on our director's call. And then on Thursday morning, we're going to share some ideas for all of you. One idea is to go to your personally sponsored list and just invite everyone to get on a monthly subscription. Ding, 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 point, point, point. Okay. So we can now move on. Thank you, honey.
There you go. Okay, so let's talk about what else is happening this week. And tomorrow night, looks like, Robin, we got Dr. Jeffrey Hubbard again.
we have Dr. Jeffrey Hubbard. He just came back from the Philippines, so
Yay.
very exciting. I heard it was a fabulous trip. We had a whole entourage go over there, and lots of exciting things going on. So Dr. Jeff will be with us tomorrow.
Then Thursday morning, Rob was just talking about on our business chat, it's going to be, talking about our fall campaign, we're calling it, and we're playing with the name, the Aruba Run, Run for Aruba. But, it's really the fall campaign, because as you've heard us say, that this next 90 days leading up to Thanksgiving and Christmas is some of the best time for building a network marketing business. Also, I'm happy to say, and sad to say, with our inverting economy, or call it whatever you'd like to call it, but we know times are getting tougher. And when the times get tough, network marketing grows. When people start losing their jobs or cutting back on hours or looking for alternative sources of income, and network marketing is there. And that's why we grew through the whole pandemic. So this Thursday, we'll be talking about that. I do want to point out next Monday is Labor Day. So we won't be having a Monday call next Monday, but that's our regular thing. So apologize for not getting that in the newsletter. Thank you. Thank you, Michelle, for reminding me, but I forgot to put it in the newsletter. So
we'll do a special email that lets people know the schedule for next week, not having Monday calls.
Yeah.
Okay. Great.
So who do you know near Dallas? And September 24th, the company is doing a stem cell seminar. So Emily Hollingshead, our Vice President of North America, will be there along with many field leaders. So start thinking about who do you know that lives within travel distance to Dallas, Fort Worth. It's going to be a spectacular morning event. So this is the information. We'll make that flyer available for downloading. So any of you have folks in the Dallas, Fort Worth area, you'll be able to send them the invitation.
Give them a special shout out to Annie.
Yes.
You got to give a special shout out to Janet for creating the flyer.
Thank you, Janet Kiefer, who, she's a consummate professional, and she created this beautiful flyer and gave us permission to share it with all of you. So there you have it. Thank you, Janet.
And notice on the bottom, she said the Houston event was fabulous.
Yes.
People came from all around and the energy was great. Emily said it was amazing. It was Janet's first time going to a corporate event, so she loved it. And it's really fun to be there. And there's all kinds of giveaways, and it's really fun. T-shirts, patches, all kinds of swag that the company offers. Hotel parking, $10 to $15. So arrive early to greet your guests and plan a post-event team luncheon. Great opportunity to be with your people. They've come a long way to be together, so maximize that opportunity with your team.
So I think that's pretty much everything we had to cover tonight. I do want to mention one thing. We've had a lot of people that were in attendance at the conference. Everybody loved their name tag, and we are going to be making those available through our Vistaprint Corporate Pro Shop. Probably within the next few days or within the next week, we'll have that up and available, and we'll let you know. So you can order them. So when you go to an event like the Dallas Stem Cell Seminar, you can proudly live your, activate your stem cells name tag at or local chamber of commerce or any type of meeting you might go to. There you go. Look at that. You want to do a close-up of it?
And there's a few that didn't pick up their tags, so I'm reaching out. Can you see it?
There we go. Well, kinda. It's not showing very well, but it's all whited out.
So maybe I should
Anyway.
turn the slide off.
There you
That
go.
help?
Yeah, activate your stem cells with your name and your city state. So they'll be available real soon. So thank you, Liz Hodges, for the design work on that and creativity and managing that whole project. Thank you. So I think we're complete, Robin. Anything else you want to say in conclusion?
Well, I'm just looking at Rudrani asked, can we give testimonials for the new Shine product? We'll wait a little bit on that, and we definitely want to hear them.
Tomorrow night, maybe. But
huh?
yeah, we can give testimonials, but since only the people that were at the conference have any. I had a good friend that was going to build a website to start promoting. I says, hey, it's not available till November. Why don't you sell what we have? So it's very cool that we know about it and it's coming, but I don't, but it's probably on our Monday morning calls. I bet you we start hearing some shine and dream testimonials, and that'd be quite okay.
Yeah, that would be wonderful. And
right.
We're not going to put a lot of attention into all the details because it'll probably be, Black Friday or Cyber Monday or something when it'll get introduced for everyone in the US and Europe. And then as soon as the registrations go through for all the other countries, then in the beginning of the year, everyone will have it. Okay.
Okay. Well, this officially brings our call to a close. Thanks, everyone. It was great seeing you, and we'll see you on one of the upcoming calls.
And congratulations, Carolee and Joyce.
Yes,
once again,
congratulations.
new
Beautiful.
director. Okay. Bye,
Thank you.
everybody.
Good night, everyone. Bye-bye.